Cancer, I'm hearing it's beyond the drift of the mind. And to me this means that you are exploring certain things that are not the most logical or rational according to some around you. Let's have a look and see. Welcome to the Arcana Veil. Virgo tends to focus on things, trying to establish a sort of frequency to create a bit of a point of focus, like a needle in a thread, threading the needle future. Cancer, you're focusing on the future for some sort of reason relating to, interesting, the pragmatic and solidifying idea of the future within your own thoughts, establishing a new direction of a new way of thinking, perhaps inventing something new. Here's the know yourself. Flame Speaker. Arcana Flame Speaker. This deck is called the Magic Deck. It's just it's magical oracle cards. Cancer, you're going through a process where you're dealing with something that needs to be made realistic for you. This one was at the bottom, the Nine of Swords. Put it back in the deck for you. What you're overthinking on. Six of Swords, moving away, moving to brighter to a brighter end, brighter outcome, away from perhaps a Virgo person. You have the Ten of Coins here on the future here, very strongly coming through for you, also indicating that you will have a financial success coming through in the future. You might be doing well in business. Six of Coins under the Capricorn here. Investments, Nine of Cups here. Investments of emotional nature and investments of a material nature. Lovers. Look at the card. Choice being protected by that which is of the angelic nature. Something of a much deeper focus here. You're on mind, body, soul, and spirit journey. Literally, I can see it. You're mental, money, monetary, physical form. You're doing well emotionally. You're busy clearing out some ideas, some thoughts here. You're actually having a reflection back to the way things used to be. But you're also reminded that you actually have peace now. A lot of more peace than you used to have. It feels to me like you're relieved about something. There's also a need to want to prepare the self going towards the future, but knowing that you can actually do this in a very secure manner. We have the Lovers here as choices to be made, especially with know thyself. What is in your nature is what is true to you, given what you've dealt with before. I could see someone has had a breakup with someone, but that's old. That's an old breakup. It's stolen your energy field. I can hear you say, but I finished the breakup, but it's finished, but it's done. The person in the past is still attached to you in some weird way. But on the other hand, it's not for every Cancer to deal with a Capricorn either. So this might be something in there for you, or a Virgo, someone specific. Cancer, this is collective, therefore Cancer, wherever it is in your chart, will apply here. The reading is timeless. We have the Four of Wands here under the Six of Swords. Gosh, 6 and 5, 6 and 4. Why 65? Someone 65. Someone born in 1965. Keeps coming up. There's 5 of Pentacles here again. 5, 6, 4, 4, 5, 6. Okay? There's a process here. Cancer, you're creating an ending off of a frequency that relates to letting go of the past and holding that which was good of the past to help you to build into your present so that you can carry on with your future path, which is what you're establishing right now. And now and then, every now and then, it knocks you a little bit on an emotional level because it makes you remember the person of the past again. So 8 of Pentacles here, as you see, under the 6 of Cups, holding it in place here. Money, money, you're fine, you're set, you're solid. There's nothing to be concerned about. On a mental level and emotional level, we're having the 9 of Swords here, having a little bit of a temper tantrum because of the situations that have arose. 9 and 9 under each other. We have the Queen of Wands here under the Lovers. Definitely communicating with people that you're actually in support of. We have the 9 of Wands again. The number 9 is coming up again. You have 999 as something to be mindful of. We have Knight of Wands here as well, placing this over the problem zone so that it moves the energy out for you on a deeper frequency, because you're establishing your thoughts in that direction. For some reason, it feels to me like you're experiencing a need to let certain thoughts go. Even though they were amazing back then, they are not going to help you in this path. Knowing how certain things are from the past and you can't change the past, you know that the present is the most important thing to focus on, because that in itself establishes the future for you. Because every outcome for Cancer, for this collective reading. We have the 2 of Swords here. You see what I'm saying? Overthinking, but also cutting those cords off from the past. You've got 2 swords in each hand. One hand cuts the cords off from the past, while the other creates a new pathway going forward within your mind. I don't see that there's any reason for you to feel like you're being held back by anybody anymore, because you've let it go. I think it may be the impact of what happened in the past is what really still haunts you, perhaps in a little way. And at times I see that you do feel like you want to just shake it out of your system, like you trying to do this really deeply. But right now the celestials have moved in such a way that it requires for the emotional senses to come through, so that it can be using the Saturnian way of cleansing everything out of the way. This is the path of knowing thyself, knowing how you would behave in the present moment as opposed to how you did in the past, forgiving yourself for your past actions and actually just going forward and not doing it again, really. That's basically the simple side of that. Not to get trapped in it again. Cancer, I will leave this with you until next time.